You are now watching the realest podcast in the world. Welcome to Any and Everything.
Welcome to another episode of Any and Everything podcast, man. These motherfuckers on the bullshit today. Y'all clapping up. This nigga walk dumb, bro. Stupid, dog.
Bro, what would you do if you couldn't fuck no more, bro?
Bruh, my life would be over, nigga. I can't fuck no more.
Where it stops.
Hold on, bro.
What would you do, bro?
It was
the way he looked at when he said it. He was like, they can't fuck no more.
I can't fuck. Hey man, this is Anthony Flay, man, behind this mic, man. Who I got to the right to me? I can't fuck.
Nigga, get your hands out my pocket.
Everybody love fucking. Oh man, what's your name, man?
Hey, man, it's your boy, man. No Trouble, Double O, man.
How you feeling, man?
I'm good.
Good to see you, player.
Yes,
Good to
sir.
see you, player. I seen that Jaguar throwback jacket you got.
Shout out to my dog.
I need to hold that for one game.
That's my man's, man, who I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Let's go get on the thing.
Oh, we need that.
That's
we
him.
need that.
I
Yeah.
told you his shit wrong.
We need to hurry up and get that nigga here. though.
Minutes with Sam Cole. That was a bone now.
Nah, that's Trend. That's my other partner. He talking about Los.
Yeah, we need to get Los.
The
Hey,
89
Los, you see this? If you
Oh,
watching this, Los,
My dog.
I need one of them. I need one of them, Kai. I need to get my wife.
Bro, we finna get you on, bro.
Yeah, for
We finna
sure.
get you on, bro.
I can't wait for that.
Who I got to the left of me, cuz?
You got your girl KG.
KG, how you feeling, man?
Oh, I'm great. I'm here. We here.
For sure, man. I'm
We
glad
here.
you're here tonight. We finna turn up, man.
Yes,
who,
we are.
who else I got?
Hey, big wop on the set.
Big Walt, how you feeling, man?
Big word.
Big Walt. This nigga said, this nigga Walt say, I can't fuck no more.
Hey, boy, listen. That.
Hey, how would you, like, say for instance, like, I don't think, if I ain't have my dick, I don't even think I would want to live life no more.
I think you would be dead, bro.
Bro, I'm just saying, you know, some niggas around here, like, what if a nigga just like, you in a situation, a nigga just shoot you in the dick, and your dick gone.
Bro, you might well just kill me.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I know I wasn't the only nigga that felt like that, bro. I can't get no pussy no more.
Not going through the rest
I'm
of
gonna
my
be
life.
I'm gonna be
bro.
carpet munching like a mother.
Boy,
Yo, I have a story.
baby, I
right?
can't penetrate, but I can eat the fuck out that motherfucker.
They gonna be like Roscoe out this bitch.
What's the story, KG?
I don't know if I can say it. I know this is any and everything, and technically no one would know who this is except for the person who knows the story. And I don't even know if this person watches our show.
If she tell this story, I feel sorry for you, brother, because it sounds like she
Well-
gonna say you ain't got no dick.
Yeah, at least we know you got your shit chopped off.
Damn, boy.
Oh, little fella?
You did it?
No, hell no.
You
little
sure?
fella?
No, but
You sure you ain't do it?
I'm gonna
but
take a drink.
Are you sure you didn't do it?
I have to tell y'all something about. This is a small circle. Yeah. Do y'all want to know the story?
I think you did.
It's in and everything.
It's up to you if you want to tell it. Hey, I'm listening.
Real quick.
I'm listening.
So there's this person that I know of. Back when they were a child, you know, this was in the 70s. I want to say either 68, 69, or in the early 70s. During this time, segregation had just like kind of opened up or whatever.
Right.
Being that a person in my family was having biracial kids, Ku Klux Klan didn't like it. So when they found out that this man had relatives that was black, they ended up dragging him in the woods and chopping off his feet.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Shit, boy.
Yeah.
I just felt
Yeah.
that shit.
I'm telling you, bro.
And I never believed the story until one day this person had a stroke and we had to go get him. And he was naked. And
That bitch was gone.
I was like, oh my God.
Damn,
Yeah, it was
dog.
true.
So my boy ain't never get his get bite.
No, not until recently. Now, I can say out of my whole entire life, I have never seen this man be with anybody, date anybody, Nothing like that. He has a girlfriend now. And they're traveling and they're living their best life. When I say he's living his best life, he's
You
living
gotta be
his...
putting a scrap on, cuz.
Like... I don't know what's going on.
So, KG, let me ask you a question.
Tone might be
So
this
you
long.
dating a guy, right?
Yes.
And he...
Hey,
Let me tell
Come on,
you.
come
Let me get my scenario. Okay, so you dating a guy, right? And everything's good. He's wowing you. You having a good time. You feeling this dude. And say, for instance, y'all don't have sex right away. Say, for
Yeah.
instance, it's been 2 months.
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying? Y'all just been having a good time. And you like, man, I can really see myself with this dude. And you want to get intimate. But before y'all take that step, he was like, man, I got to tell you something. I ain't got no dick. Do you stay with him or you leave? But he been like, he's been making you feel amazing.
Okay, God, Mom, sorry.
Tell the truth though.
Mom, sorry, but we grown. If he can give good head and he know how to work his hands, then by all means,
You will keep him?
It may work. It may, but I'm gonna tell you now, like, if you arrogant,
Hannah looking
you
like
an
shit.
asshole, and you doing that, I don't know. I'll try it out. You know, I'll
You
see.
can't be an asshole with no dick.
Look.
I'm sorry.
Dick motherfucker.
But look,
Bitch.
So yeah,
first
test
wrong
drive.
thing.
I know that hurt my feelings.
First wrong thing, nigga, you might be out. But it depends. There has to be a lot of qualifications in
Damn,
it
dog,
for
that's
me-
just-
for me to want to tolerate it.
What about you, Hannah?
That mean he can't fuck up. Though,
What about
bro.
you? Like, take me out of the equation. Just say, for instance,
Duh,
you
listen, the
you meet a
slightest
nigga.
of the fuck up is over.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That he
That's
can't.
it.
Ooh,
That's it.
Could you do it? No. Over with. That's a freak. That nigga freaky.
Because my thing is, once it gets to a point where I know
Nasty
it's
little
like I'm gonna
motherfucker.
need
That nigga
more,
freaky.
I'm gonna let you know, hey, babe, this is what it is. Like, this is what it is. Because I ain't gonna do the pretend thing. You ain't putting no strap on. You ain't doing none of that. Like,
First of all,
I
if
love
you
the
a
real
man,
thing.
you cool and shit.
That's
man,
what I'm
strapping your
saying, bro.
cheeks
That'll
with
be
the-
hard because if you love the
We got
real
a
thing,
whole,
like,
that'll have me think like, hey,
Okay.
what the fuck wrong with you, bro?
That
Let
shit
me go
sound-
back.
that
Let me
shit
go back.
hurt.
If I was with the person, I knew the person, and something happened, yes. Maybe I'm not even gonna front. Probably
That shit
not.
still a struggle.
You ain't gonna do
Probably
it.
not. I ain't gonna do
That
it.
shit, man.
I
Listen.
ain't gonna do it because
quit bullshitting with yourself.
You ain't gonna do that
as I would
shit.
get, I'm gonna want the thing.
Oh.
You gonna cheat on him?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna cheat on.
You gonna separate it with
I'm
him.
gonna let you know what's about to go down, so you can take it at
Oh,
know.
damn, you hard.
Yes, I'm gonna let you know.
Due to the
'Cause-
fact you
'cause
ain't
what you
got
gonna
no
do to
meat
me?
stick down there.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing to me.
meat
What you
stick.
gonna do? Beat my ass? No, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Damn.
You knew what it was whenever we started
yeah.
this. At least I tried.
Listen.
At least I
Whoever
gave
with you,
you.
every session y'all have, that shit got to be world class. Cause I
It
can
has to
tell
be.
you'll just wait till a nigga piss you off and be like, you know what, bitch, I ain't nothing.
I'm
no
not even
way.
gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie.
I had to fake it,
Listen,
motherfucker.
there was one man, and I swear.
Oh, damn,
No, listen. We ain't even have to go there. This man knew what he was doing. Like, nigga, who are you?
He ain't had no Johnson.
No, he had it, and it was massive. But let me tell you,
What you mean,
the
massive?
magic that he did beforehand.
Oh my God.
No, listen, the magic he did beforehand. That magic.
You need a motherfucking documentary, dog.
Never in my life.
Bro, we gotta
That was
commercial.
Yeah.
yeah.
Motherfuckers just
Listen.
describing me. You know,
Listen, it
talking
was
about me.
mind blowing. Mind blowing. I couldn't even
That's
believe
crazy.
it.
Bro, can y'all tell you what the fuck?
So
Let me
what
tell
happened?
you. What happened?
KG
I had
sex
to put him in
stories.
his place.
Oh shit.
I had to.
Bro, no, bro.
I had to, because one thing I don't play about is somebody and them. You lied to me, bro. You not only no, you're married. Get the fuck out of my house. Are you crazy?
You was getting some of that married dick.
No. Nope. And that's only because somebody came out to me and was like, hey.
But that just
You
shows
know-
your character as a woman. You respect that.
I told him.
And that's good because some women don't give a fuck.
And let me tell
Some
you,
women
this man
trying
was fine.
trying to fuck up, gonna
Let me
try to
tell you,
fuck up that shit.
This man is fine. And I told him straight up. I looked him in his face and I said, it's not about you, it's about her.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could be telling me bullshit right now about her. Fuck
And
no. I'm
and
not
it's the
going off your word.
Yeah.
He watch our podcast.
I don't give a fuck if he do. I don't think he do.
Hey, cuz.
He'll know who he is if he do watch it. I'm gonna tell you that now. He's gonna know who he is.
Damn.
But let me tell you, I don't play with that. I don't. And this man was fine. Do you hear me? He was, for a man, he was fucking gorgeous.
Damn, you dropped the ball, cuz.
Bruh, but I couldn't believe it. I was like, come on, yo.
Damn.
You seem like you're a good one. But,
Let's get off
I asked him straight up. I said, I'm gonna ask you this, and I'm gonna ask you this once, and please don't lie to me.
Shit made you mad, huh?
They did. Get the fuck out of my house. Are you crazy?
Are you married? I'm married.
Are you
Bitch, I don't know what you talking about.
Are you crazy?
Man, who married? Man, I don't know what you talking about.
I don't play with that. No, fuck that. I don't
Niggas
give a
lie
fuck.
their
I
way
fight
into
with
some pussy, won't they?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Hey, so
Hey, y'all right down there?
we gonna
Yeah, we good now.
gas.
Yeah.
We gonna get off this freaky shit.
Because I'm going to get my head knocked through a washer and dryer after this.
It's too late.
In other news, man, mental health is real, dog.
It is.
Yeah.
Mental health is really real. Y'all seen the LSU player,
Kyron Lacey.
Kyron Lacey.
Yeah.
You know, he took his life. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, he was in an accident where somebody died. And I don't know if it was the guilt that was eating away at his conscience, because they were saying apparently this situation that happened was supposed to mess with him getting into the NFL or whatnot. So it was a mess. I guess it was eating away at his conscience. Cause was it drunk driving? Yeah. And see, this the type of situation sometimes that make me so upset, bro. Cause when you think about some of these athletes or rappers or anybody who's successful that got a type of position where they can change people's lives, where are the people at, bro, that'll be like, even with his situation, who the fuck is letting him drive? Why the fuck y'all let him get in? I remember a situation, man, when I was with my partner one time and we was at Buffalo Wild Wings in Alabama. We was drinking. And this nigga wanted to drive his truck, pissy drunk. And anybody who tried to take the keys away from him, he wanted to fight him. So, you know, I had knocked this nigga ass out. No lie. I ain't knock him out, but I dropped his ass and took his keys. Like, bro, you finna kill yourself. You finna kill somebody else. And when you think about these people who's in these successful positions, you be like, where the fuck y'all home? Who the fuck let you get that throw and let you get in the car?
Bro,
you get what I'm saying?
You know what's so crazy though? This whole time, I thought that he was the driver. It was his car, but he wasn't the driver. His homeboy was driving.
Which he was probably throwing too.
His lawyer put all this out after it came out that he was. I say, so the fact that he wasn't even driving.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't even mentioned the other parties in the car. Y'all just mentioned
at all.
Kyron,
because this is my first time even knowing he was in the car with somebody.
I was like, wait a minute. So he wasn't. It was just his car, but he wasn't driving. So y'all ain't never mentioned the other two. Everything's been totally based around him. So
right.
I say, I wonder.
Well, he's the star.
I wonder if he wasn't who he was, would it be this way?
Yeah.
But then I seen something on Twitter too with his legal counsel saying like it was the case was fit to get dropped anyway.
Yeah. Because he wasn't even driving, bro. He was in the passenger seat.
You know, he was first round prospect. And
they
it's
took,
just
bro, it's the combine and all behind that, bro.
It's just so sad, bro. And it's like you can tell he probably was a good kid too, bro. And you could tell that shit was eating him alive, bro. You get what I'm saying? But that mental health, dog, when people feel like, I know some people be looking for attention and shit like that sometimes when these people be talking about they gonna kill themselves and shit like that, man. But I'm just to this point now, bro. Even if a motherfucking entertaining, to me, that's some wild shit to entertain. Yeah. So I'm gonna take you serious. Even if you doing it for attention, for even you to go that route for the attention, you could still be one step away from doing that shit. And some people really try to do it for real in real life. You get what I'm saying? So I tell people all the time, man, this is why I like Trud when me and you was talking about before we even started doing this podcast. Like, I remember our first episode, we was like, damn, that shit was dope as fuck because I was able to get some shit off my chest. You know what I'm saying? And some people, they just need to talk. Or they need someone to talk to, or they just need to vent. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just need to, you know, some people have that fear of going to somebody and just telling them about their problems. Especially as black men, you know, we hold our problems inside.
Right.
You don't like, you know what I'm saying? We don't have that friendship where we can call each other and talk to each other, and I get this shit off of my like, God damn, bro. I'm sick of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But you talking to your partner, coming your partner down, you probably just saved this nigga from catching a domestic violence case or some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Because you was able to talk to your partner and calm the nigga down. You get what I'm saying? Some niggas don't have nobody to talk to. So it's like they hold all their emotions inside, then one day they just, and they gonna either take it out on somebody or they gonna take it out on themselves. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
That goes back to we was talking about cycles need to be broken, bro. Because I had a conversation with my daddy, bro, probably about 2 weeks ago. And he was like, I came home from work, bro. He was woke. And he was like, it's okay to cry. Right. I ain't say nothing to him, bro. I hadn't been saying that, none of that. He said, it's okay to cry. And I was like, what? And he was like, it's okay to cry. He said, you remember when you asked me, as a parent, do you think everything you do is right? You never thought the approach you take sometimes is wrong? And I say, yeah, I remember when I asked you that. He say, most often, men are taught to not show emotion. You got to be strong. You got to be this and that. He said, man, you human.
Right.
He said, I've been paying attention to your patterns. I don't know what's bothering you, or if you want to talk about it, just don't give up. But it's okay to cry.
It is.
And I was like, no, I'm straight. Bro, I ain't going to even lie to you. I was taking a shower, bro, and for the life of me, I could not figure out what the fuck was wrong with me, but I started boo-hooing, bro. My daddy came right in that bitch, bro, with a towel, grabbed me. He say, it's all right. He say, you mentally been dealing with so much from the boys, the shit, their mama, losing your mama. You know what I'm saying? That's still my wife, but that's still your mama. And it's other things that you're fighting that you don't talk about. He was like, that don't make you soft. No. That don't make you no bitch. Like, let that shit out. He said, because what I hate to happen is you black out in a situation that might not even be that serious and throw your life away. All because you done roll.
That's some real shit, because you never know what somebody going through. People be having bad days, dog. Even when I first meet a nigga or out in public, you know what I'm saying? I see somebody, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? Or something like that. You know, some people be having bad days, or some people just straight fucking assholes, and they want to have attitudes with people. And you gonna catch the right one day. Yeah. And you never know what this person going to do. This person probably just lost their mama. This person just probably lost their child. And the day gonna be the day they just gonna snap and they gonna take it out on your ass because you being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to, anytime I meet somebody, I try to treat them with respect, because I don't, especially if you're a stranger, because I don't even know what type of day you having. You might be having a fucked up day, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I learned this in 8th grade, bro. I was on the bus ranking against a nigga, dog. I'm on his ass, and I got on his mama. Start ranking on the nigga mama, dog.
Mama joke.
Tearing his ass up.
You wild.
Tearing his ass up. And I'm on a mama joke, and I'm going in on his ass, and that nigga got quiet. He got quiet, super quiet, bro. And I was like, damn, nigga, you all right? You know what I'm saying? Nigga just fucking with you. He was like, man, I ain't gonna even lie to you. And I seen the nigga eyes get watered. This is a true story. And this nigga said, man, I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. My mama dead. And I said, bro, you know what? I'm so sorry, bro. And from that day on, when I quit doing mama jokes. Swear to God. I was like 13, 14. From that day, and y'all know I'm only like 21.
Yeah.
But from that day,
dog.
I stopped doing mama jokes, bro. I stopped doing mama jokes. This is a true story, bro. And I was like, damn, bro. And I don't know why, but that even when I got off the bus and went home, like that shit fucked with me. Like it bothered me all night because I felt so bad, man. Because I'm looking at my mama.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm looking at my mama, and it's a lot of people who mama ain't here no more. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know what that feel like. So that shit bothered me, bro.
Both of y'all came in the clutch for me though. He came in the clutch for me one time. You came in the clutch for me. I want to say that episode we did was tight. But I was going through a lot of shit that day, and I had a lot of shit on my mind. But I still was like, we got something to do. I'm going to take care of this, and that. And it didn't dawn on me till the next day when you text me. I was like, damn, bro, you left. You ain't even tell me bye. You ain't this and that. I don't know what's going on with you, but you was off. If you knew what that morning led like all the way up into it, bro, the slightest shit I was ready to do. And I was just like, bro.
But you seen how I reached out to you though?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I
Like,
knew something
you
wrong.
know when you be around somebody all the time, you know when they out of their normal state of how their personality is. You know what I'm saying? That's how I knew something was wrong.
But that was a hell of a
But you know me, I'm going hit you up and be like, bro, is you okay? Like, what's real men type shit, real friend type shit. Like, bro, I'm not finna let you go home and we ain't going to discuss it. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, you off, like something wrong with you. So you know me, I'm gonna hit you up, bro. You all right? Like, what's going on with you? What's wrong? Because I want to be that type of nigga, dog, where my partners can come and talk to me. You get what I'm saying? Because I done been there, bro.
That's why I talked to you that day. Even the people that I was pissed with, bro, they was expecting for me to respond a certain type of way, and I don't know why. But the fact with Trump was like, "Walk, your stripes stay with you, bro. No matter what you do."
That's a fact.
So much devilish shit in my mind, like, bro, I'm finna turn up on y'all lab. But then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my kids home and I'm gonna go to motherfucking sleep. And when I wake up in the morning, I shouldn't feel like this.
Lighter thief.
And the shit so crazy because they was like, damn, that motherfucker ain't raised his voice. What the fuck? And I was just like, bro.
Troy, how you deal with stuff that you go through? Like when you get in like depressed stage, or if you got problems, like how you deal with your problems? Do you talk to anybody? Do you vent? Do you keep them in? You know what I'm saying? Do you talk to your sister? Like,
I kind of do a little bit of everything, bro.
yeah.
Sometimes I don't talk about it. Sometimes I do. I mean, I'm one of them kind of people, like, if I am talking to somebody about a situation that I got going on or something, at least I want to be talking to somebody that could enlighten me about the positivity of things and,
Right.
The acknowledgement of what they see me doing, and like the progress that I'm making versus, feeding into the anger, even though we could still, talk about that at another time. Sometimes you just need that. I think it's all about the energy, bro. It's all about the energy. But me personally, like when I'm going through stuff, I don't really too much talk about what I go through. I kind of try to like figure it out on my own.
Right.
Unless it get too, to where I just need to be like, all right, let me get this off my chest so I could just, go to sleep, know. But, sometimes I guess in certain situations I talk about with my sister.
That's who I talk to with my problems. I go to my wife. I talk to my wife about all my problems.
Yeah, and I mean,
because she gonna make me feel better.
Sometimes you just have to be like careful around, and this with all people, because like even though you could be talking to somebody about something that you have going on or whatever, you don't want it to be a third party situation. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
and that's why I feel like a lot of people kind of hinder, or keep their business to themselves because they don't want it to be misconstrued or put out or judged. You know what I'm saying? Off of your own characteristics. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You'll kind of want to get your thoughts together on your own first, but it's all right to vent, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with venting. I vent with my mans, man. I think I talk to John the most.
Yeah.
Like shit, man, bro, talk every day.
Shout out to John for listening to Trub. What about you, KG? How you deal with your?
Oh shit. I think I'm like a silent crash out in my mind.
Well, really, I take that back. Like Ebony really is. I talk to Ebony the most. Ebony is the head honcho.
Shout out to Ebony for listening to Trub's problem. Go ahead, KG.
But I'm the type of person, like when I'm depressed, especially if it comes from like hurt, if somebody did something to me or whatever, in my head I'm analyzing the most silent crash out I can do. Mm-hmm. But then I have to really like sit and think, because I do get into a dark, and then I go into analyzing what's important, what's not important, if I was here, if I wasn't here, like what it would affect who. Like I go through that, and I do that almost every single time. It's just like a whole like method I go through, and then I just be like, okay, until I talk myself down, because I'm not gonna say I don't have people I can talk to. I don't feel like I have people that will actually, not that I care that they care, but I don't get the response that I want. The response is probably bullshit. Yeah. Y'all saying shit that y'all think I want to hear, or y'all not listening to me. It's like a waste of me coming to you and having to talk. So I don't feel like I have anybody to talk to. Yeah. And I do mean that. I mean, I got mother, sister, whatever, I'll come to them. But I'm sorry too. But sometimes when I talk to her, I get really annoyed because I know she's not paying attention. She's not listening. She's not. Yeah. So it's just like, what did I just say to you? Oh, I got a lot of. All right, well, I'm gonna let you go, and now I'm more pissed now. Yeah. Like, so when I get mad, I'm not going. I
understand that shit.
So, but my mom's very sensitive, so she's probably gonna cry on this part. But
we sorry, mama.
Yeah, I'm sorry, mama. It just
she love you. She love you, cuz.
That's it.
We sorry. Shout out to KG mama, man.
She need to know that.
But no,
she support us for sure.
I'm gonna try to say something without tearing up, and I wish Juan was here.
Man, say that shit.
Because the last time I had my like big crash out where I was like, I'm doing this, I don't give a shit. This list, none of this shit means nothing to me, was the day that I met y'all. The day that I met y'all. Because y'all know, I'm not going to say there is a God, there isn't a God. I don't fight against that. But I was like, he ain't never here for me. Like, these people that preach about him, he doesn't show himself. And I was done. It was my birthday. I had just miscarried in my car. Like, it was crazy. And I said, I need you to send me one person, because in 5 minutes, I'm about to do it.
Right.
Less than like 40 seconds, Juan calls me. Me and Juan talk, and we do a lot of social media talk, but he doesn't ever really like just call me or whatever. He'll like message me, hey, I'm checking on you or whatever. But to call me was out of the norm. So when I saw it, I'm like, the fuck is he calling me for? Like, he only called me if there's like something serious.
Right.
So I'm like, nah, I'm not going to answer anything. He did it again. I'm like, all right. He was like, hey, I don't know what it is. He was like, I think you should come hang out with me. I'm like, wait, what? I said, not right now. He was like, no, I think you should. I'm getting chills right now. Yeah. Like, I'm shaking right now. But he was like, I think, and I'm like, bruh, I was like, I don't want to be around people because right now, I'm not there. He was like, listen, they cool. And I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to meet nobody else.
Right.
I don't care. It's been a rap ever since.
A fucking rap.
That should have been your validation right there to show you that the spirit is something serious.
Because you know what? And I could vouch for that, because
I'm shaking,
when Juan brought you around, he was like, yeah, she going through some things.
Yeah.
I remember he told me that. Yeah. He said she going through some things, but she cool as fuck.
Yeah.
That's the first thing he told me.
I said, because I don't want them to see, this is what they go think of me. This is the impression that they go have. They go think, I was like, I don't want to talk to nobody. I was like, I'm not going to be in that mood.
Yeah.
But I came in here, it was so clean. When I say the air felt so clean.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Yeah, I was cool as fuck. All of y'all.
You've been our sister ever since. Ever since. We've been thugging.
I was like, all right. I was like, you win. I said, whatever it is, I said, you win. You fucking win.
Yeah.
And I never had a thought like that again. I'm talking about, I had my pistol on my lap. I had it cocked, and I was giving myself 5 minutes.
Hey, it's crazy that you telling this story.
I'm surprised I didn't start crying.
That's deep.
Because Juan can vouch for this.
I'm shaking.
I never had a conversation with him about
Shout out to Juan, man.
Juan, yeah.
But I did.
Where the fuck
ask
you at, Juan? Juan, where are you?
I asked. It was something. I think we was talking about Amber, and then I got onto you, and I said I don't really know her, but I feel an aura. Mm-hmm. And he was like, "What kind of aura?" I say, "You got to know what it looked like when you done been there." So I don't know her to just like, you know what I'm saying. And he was like, "You ain't fall." He was like, "But with us, she'll get through it." And I never asked you about nothing personal or none of that, but you could see it.
Nobody knows
because
this.
the hardest
He
thing
only
to
knows
do
this.
is keep a smile and try to make it seem like you all right through the whole thing. But eventually, it kicked back.
Yeah.
And how I know I ain't tripping? When me and you was at the clubhouse when they was doing the casting call, and Amp walked over there, and me and you were just over there, and like we wasn't saying nothing, but he walked over, was like, "Why y'all way over here?" Da da da. I felt it then, but I still never said that.
Cause I fuck with everybody, I'm good. But sometimes it's like I'm social, but sometimes I'm very fucking awkward. Cause like I'll like abruptly just stop talking. And I'm like, now this is weird. Like I'm gonna just take my ass somewhere and just sit down. And I'm cool and I'm chilling. And everybody think I'm mad or there's something wrong. I'm like, no, like I'm good. Like in my head, I'm like I'm vibing. But like some people don't get that. Yeah. They don't.
Right.
So
That was my routine.
It's probably the most talking I ever did starting this podcast.
But I can say I have never felt comfortable around any of y'all.
You should say you love your nigga, hug your nigga.
You gotta have this, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have these type of conversations. You know what type of...
I don't talk to him much, but I talk to him, you know what I'm saying? Him and my sister be my main, like... But I wait till I get around him, though, because I know they be so fucking busy. And then my sister, I just usually call her, you know. And my mama was my...
Amp called my phone. When Amp called my phone, he calling to check up on me, but he just talking straight shit as soon as I say hello.
That's it.
Like,
sometimes what you need though, bro. He do it to me, bro.
I talk shit to him all the time too.
He'll say a whole bunch of shit and be like, "All right, nigga, be at my house, da da da, love you, gang." Yeah. Like, wait, what?
Y'all know what I do want to talk about? Y'all think Gayle King and Katy Perry and them really went out of space?
Nope. Nope.
You don't think they went out of space for real?
nah.
To get to space, it takes 18 hours. The same distance from here to, I forgot what Texas. I think it's San Antonio, Texas. 18 hours. That's how long it takes to get to Earth to space. Y'all talk about y'all got there in 11 minutes and y'all got a kiss. No, you didn't.
You about to get your license?
Because wasn't it people stuck in outer space and they couldn't come home? So how the fuck y'all go up there real quick and come right back like it ain't no problem?
10 minutes.
And they giving it too. They just, I'm just like,
hey, I ain't gonna lie, but what made me at one point believe that shit, because when Gayle King they had the cameras on the board,
she kind of looked,
that bitch looked like she was scared. Like, this might be my last time.
I'm getting on a rocket.
This about to be my last time. That's why I'm like, that's what at one point I was like, damn, did they really go up that bitch for real? Because she looked scared as fuck.
She's scared because she's on
She
an
look
aircraft.
scared.
I would have shitted myself. I'd have shitted myself, bro.
Rockets have the tendency
trying to go
blow
out of space.
up.
For real.
So if y'all are going up, no matter how,
I don't believe it.
whenever you skydive, you go higher than that.
Yeah.
So y'all talk about come on, even with a rocket, I know that but no, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
You'll jump out of plane, K?
I sure would.
For real, I'm scared to do. I can't do that either. I can't bungee jump out of no plane. I ain't doing. I'll leave light ride.
I think I'll try that shit.
Can you zip line?
Nigga, you lying.
I'll try that shit.
Which one?
I didn't zip line before.
I done zip line before.
Did that shit scare you?
No.
I wasn't up that high though. I wasn't up that high.
I did 7 zips.
Oh yeah, you was just out there.
You like bought 7 zips or you smoked 7 zips?
No.
Oh, you talking about 7
Nigga, we
zips?
talking about
I did 7 zips. This was a while ago though.
Hey.
But I try that shit.
Trying to do 7 zips on 420,
Skydiving.
baby.
Yeah, I tried that shit one time.
Yeah.
So you a skydive?
I tried one time.
I'm too scared.
I feel like
I know
can
your
fly.
crazy.
You already know who did that shit already.
You gonna skydive? Your daredevil ass.
I think we should try it as a family, bro.
Fuck no! I'm gonna be on the ground
I think we
waiting
should
on
try
y'all
it
to
as a
touch
family,
down.
bro.
I don't even want to do the air shit, the building where you can go and do
yes,
I don't even want to do that
That
shit.
shit ain't nothing, bro. I did that shit.
don't even
I was
wanna do
like,
it.
bro,
I
he been
jump
put
out of
me on
plane,
there.
bro.
That shit ain't nothing but a
I
real
tried that
high
shit.
fan, bro. And you like in a little
I tried that
bubble,
shit.
bro.
I always said I never wanted to do
Can
that.
I smoke before I go up there?
That shit might paranoid you know. You might, hey,
Man,
That shit probably be the best feeling in the
I'm
world,
telling
huh?
you.
Smoking make everything better,
I
dog.
already know the song I'm gonna be playing in my head.
what?
Born to be wild. I'm gonna be
This nigga's different.
I'm gonna be high.
So y'all don't think they went for real?
Hell no.
I don't think they
Probably to the stove. They ain't go
So
out
you
of space
think
shit.
that company paid them real good to pretend?
Yes.
They got a check, huh? I'd have pretended too. I'd have been like, I was scared.
What?
Bitch, pay me some money. I'm gonna be like, yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you everything about space. And when you up there,
What?
And
you
they
lying like a motherfucker.
No, the moon is really dust.
When you
it's
up
not
there?
really the moon.
When you up there,
What?
Nah. Y'all
I
remember,
seen E.T. for real,
What?
dog.
Hey,
y'all remember those the fair eyes, the shit that used to make us float and shit? Do y'all remember that?
all that little spaceship
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, y'all don't remember?
yeah,
you
yeah,
talking about the listen.
That's all
Space
it is.
2000.
I used to go to the front just to get on that shit. My
Yeah.
motherfucking neck used to be hurting so bad. I
yeah,
bitch
that
slide
shit
up, bitch. I be
glued to
Could've killed
trying to get out of the
especially
Trying to
when
lift
that-
your head
especially
up.
if you on one of them loose ones that
What?
go up real fast.
Oh shit! Hey,
Them bitches
fuck
have your
around,
chest tight.
Bitches turn upside down. I'd be like, they about to die.
That shit is
Oh,
unsafe
what?
if you think about it.
That shit,
your
We
your
wasn't
chest tight.
strapped in or nothing.
Hey.
Y'all just sit there until the gravity.
Shit, you couldn't move.
Look.
You and that bitch.
No, nigga, that's
Shit.
horrible.
So what? You won't jump out no plane?
I would.
Okay.
Damn,
to
you
try
would?
it. Just to try it.
Man, y'all niggas crazy, cuz.
Try that shit.
Right? Oh, it's a lot of shit I was scared of. I just really want to face that shit because I'm like,
I want to
fuck
jump
it.
off a cliff in some water.
I'll do that
Yeah, I
too.
want to. Hey, but I need to know how deep that shit is because I see
It
some
depends
videos.
on how
niggas
high
done
the
jumped
cliff
off-
is.
Yeah, nigga done jumped off some shit.
Fuck that.
And they didn't come back up once they got in there, my boy. You know,
died
I want to
How
come
high
back
the
up.
cliff is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to come back up.
Gotta swim, bro.
Shit,
That
that
gotta be
impact that
horrible to hit
might
the
just
ground.
be enough, you know?
I'm not bungee jumping or jumping out no motherfucking. I don't even want to jump off the porch.
And it's crazy.
I'm good on that
Because, bro,
shit.
I ain't never been on no plane.
I'm so fucking good on that shit.
Hey,
dog.
man, we not about to play on this.
Fuck that shit, dog. I ain't trying to jump off shit.
I'll do it. I sure would.
Bitch, I don't
want
wanna-
to jump out the porch.
I'm not jumping off a fuck shit. Bitch, I ain't jumping out the car. No, I'm climbing down that bitch. That big ass truck handle guy, I climb down that bitch. I'm not jumping
Oh, so
out.
you put your foot on the sideboard.
Yes, dog. I hold on to the handle and everything. Nigga, I ain't jumping out of shit. You crazy as fuck.
Hey,
Oh, bro, hold
he
on,
better-
bro. Hold on, bro.
My life ain't gonna never be the
Bro,
same. I jump out
hey,
some
Walt,
shit.
you heard him? He talking about, ooh, man, shit. I don't even want to jump off the porch.
Nigga stupid, dog.
Oh, nigga, I ain't jumping off of shit. Nigga, I'm finna jump out of a plane. Must be out your goddamn mind. If I'm finna jump out of a plane. Bitch, they can pay me some bread. I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I
listen,
don't want
put a
that.
parachute on that bit and the plane going down. You still ain't gonna
Bruh,
jump out
bitch, I
that
have to pay me over $1 billion
I'm about
to
to say
jump
they
out
give
of.
you $8 billion.
So you
8
want-
billion, we can have a conversation.
So you want
Sure.
Denzel to be driving that bit like on flight? Oh.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Hell no.
Hey,
That nigga saved a lot of niggas' lives, bro.
Yeah, but it's
This is live.
Yeah, but it's
But
on.
that nigga a cokehead.
hey, what my boy said? Before the flight, I drank. During the
That
flight,
nigga-
I drank.
And that nigga snort lines.
Hey,
That nigga
Take it
snort
to
him a
the
good
head.
8-ball before we hop on that bitch.
And he had a mayonnaise in the bed with him.
straight up.
That boy wasn't bullshit.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? What he had in the bed with him?
Right. No, I'm saying, hey, he did have the Puerto Rican, but in the beginning though, at the hotel, he did have a little miracle whip.
He went after the man. I'm not finna do this shit with y'all. Next subject. Next subject.
Okay.
Next subject.
All right, bro.
I'm not doing this with y'all.
I
man.
said okay, bro.
I'm not doing this,
Bro, we said okay, bro.
especially with him.
Before the flight, he drank.
God
don't
damn.
talk about it.
2
Ain't no
bottles.
telling what's gonna come out this nigga mouth, man.
It's in and
What did I
everything.
say, bro?
Hey, so look, how important it is. A bitch gonna be like, who the fuck he calling, man? Bitch.
Miracle whip. Nigga.
No, we ain't even finna get in that conversation.
Trub, I got your back, dog.
I'm sorry.
I got your back, dog.
Y'all follow Chubb if you want to hear the real story. Listen,
I got your back, dog.
Y'all know I'm a sporty motherfucker.
Hey,
this nigga be, hey, my dog be stunting on that goddamn ground. So, how important it is is it for black filmmakers these days?
I think very important. I think a lot of them should come to the front line and show their work more and push themselves.
Well, you remember back in the day, you know, black directors and writers and things or whatnot. It wasn't, you know, real life. It wasn't a part of the, you know.
Shit, back in the G, I only knew Spike Lee and Johnson.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was very few black actors. You seen some of the same black actors in movies. You see some of the same black directors. You get what I'm saying? But you remember before it was black directors, you used to have white directors who would try to make movies about our culture.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
There was a
Steven Spielberg was close. I ain't gonna lie, with The Color Purple.
I mean,
That shit was fire. Steven Spielberg, that shit was close. But I think it was real important. I feel like that's one of the reasons why, like, movies, when the black actors start coming along, like John Singleton when he did Boys in the Hood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Movies like that really stepped into our culture, like South Central. You get what I'm saying? Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. Like, I'm talking about
no more.
South Central's my.
I'm talking about black directors, like dudes who really who came from, like, if you look at John Singleton, he came from South Central LA.
Yeah.
He was born and raised in that shit. So he, you know, he was only 21 years old when he did Boys in the Hood. 20 fucking 1 years old. You get what I'm saying? But we can tell our culture. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell our culture like us. But, you know, now, especially with Tubi being involved in all the independent films that you can just watch at the click of a remote.
And I love them, even the
Do you
terrible
see
ones.
do you see how much black cinema done kick down the door?
And I do. I love
Like
it.
what we going to see Sinners tomorrow, like, it's so important, especially like that's big. Or like when Queen and Slim was in the movies. I even seen
That was my shit,
I
too.
even seen the Issa Rae movie.
I wanna seen that shit
came
twice.
out. You know what I'm saying? I
Shout out
saw
to
3
Issa.
times.
I ain't gonna even hold you. Watched it every time like it was new.
Yeah, but it's like when these films, and no discredit to Tubi, because we have some great black movies that's on
Man,
Tubi
Tubi
that's
putting
independent
people on,
films.
though.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like what we going to see tomorrow, Sinners, like when movies like that hit the box office, like how big that shit is for us to go support that. You
And
get
we
what I'm
should
saying?
go support it.
I love it.
Big time. Because you remember how we showed up for Black Panther, and you seen what that did. That gross. That was a black director. Same director. That was a black director. He's the only black director that had a movie that grossed over $1 billion ever.
Yeah.
Ever. You get what I'm saying? So you see the doors that we breaking down, bro.
Hey, what is that? Ryan Coogler?
Yeah,
I think
Ryan
that was that
Coogler.
dude that had got into that shit at the bank that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that shit. That shit is, and then he from.
Jordan Peele.
Shout out to Jordan Peele, bro.
There's like 2 more black directors I've been on lately, bro. They been on it too.
And then you got people like F. Gary Gray, Tim
yeah,
Story,
bruh.
Lee Daniels,
Boy, man, dropping some heat.
Yeah, you got a lot of black directors, man, who gonna hit that, bro. Who did Set It Off? I think F. Gary Gray did Set It Off, bro.
And-
when I first seen Set It Off,
It's still
bro,
one
that
of
was
my
like,
favorites.
yeah, I was so
Still my
amazed at
favorite.
that movie. Bro. I was like,
shit-
this movie so fucking raw, and the emotions and the emotions in that was in it.
I need that money.
Look, if they
Bro, that movie was.
I can go.
Oh, they
work
killed
for
that shit.
Nate.
Said we wouldn't hurt anybody,
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
If you don't want to work for Luther's Janitorial, you can take your black ass home.
Who are you, mighty fucking Morphin Power Bro, it's iconic
Well,
movies.
get back to work, ladies and
Right.
gentlemen.
Hey,
That shit, that was, hey.
It's movies like that, bro, that was so important to the culture, man. And I love what the black filmmakers are doing in this day and age. Whether you get a big distribution company and you on the big screen, or whether you know what I'm saying, you on Tubi.
That shit really be happening.
Cause y'all be doing
Nah,
it.
you know, Gary did lottery ticket too. I didn't know that. I found that out probably like 2 months ago.
A lot of movies that.
I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, the new millenniums love lottery ticket.
Like,
that's they
bruh.
shit. That shit.
But that's how it
they fuck
really be
with that
though.
lottery
Niggas
ticket,
but nigga went on the scratch off in the hood. They think you supposed to take everybody out. Like,
telling
bro,
you.
what?
I ain't telling nobody. Y'all just go. The ones who's supposed to get it, go get it.
You heard what Brad
And if
T.
you
Jackson
didn't,
said. You got the power to change that, Kev. I'm broke. I'm broke, nigga.
I'm telling you.
You got the power to change that, Kev.
That was a even though that was a comedy movie, that scene be, you know, some comedy movies have, even Friday, they have real
Bruh.
like scenes to it where shit get
What
really
make it
real.
so raw though is that shit wasn't scripted.
Friday.
Yeah,
That
was
shit
real.
like happened.
It was improv.
It was like,
It seemed
fuck
like
keep-
Friday get funnier and funnier the more you watch it, bro.
Yeah, you just
time,
notice
bruh.
certain shit that you never know. Every
Hey,
time
man.
more and more you watch a movie.
Bro, I wouldn't know what Easier did with them boxes, bro. You know it's Easier that took them boxes that
Yeah,
Craig
he
got
stole
fired for. What he did with them boxes, bro?
Man, it ain't no
Smoke it!
I'm telling. So I got a question. I'm gonna ask all y'all this, and y'all may know, y'all may not know, but what's your biggest fear in life?
Oh, I'm ready for this.
This nigga sound a little too ready for this.
I'm ready for this.
That's what I'm saying. Some people may know, some people may not know.
Probably I wanna live to see my kids grow up, bro.
I think that's one of mine. Me losing my kids is one of my biggest fear. Me losing a child is one of my biggest fear.
I don't think I wanna.
'Cause I'm not afraid to die or nothing like that, you know, because everybody
Nah.
gonna die. I think
I done been too close to that shit.
right.
But yeah, I think it's I don't think I wanna like lose
Have
my
to bury
kids,
one of your
bro.
child.
Hell no,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, that shit'll fuck me up, bro. I think that's one of my biggest fear. What about you, KG?
Like I know we love our kids. See, I can't even talk about it. I can't. Oh my God.
We love our kids, definitely.
Yeah, we do.
Definitely.
I love the shit out of my.
I would lose my mind if I lost Tiffany, but if I lost my mom,
Damn.
oh God, if I lost my mom, dog, I couldn't do it.
It's alright, man.
It's good.
That's probably, and I know she's not gonna be here forever.
Yeah.
But damn, I hope she lives like her people, because they live to be like 109, 110.
Yeah.
Like, so if
Y'all
we can,
close.
I
We
feel
are
like that
now.
about my mom too. You know, like
We are now.
I don't want to
Thank
lose
you.
my mom neither.
We
but
are now.
Yeah.
My kids though, like I wouldn't want to experience. Like I didn't had friends that didn't experience their kids passing. You know, like that's something.
Yeah.
Like that's a hard pill to swallow, bro.
I feel you on that.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Mine ain't even losing my boys. It's me leaving this earth, leaving them with nothing. And I'm
Yeah.
not talking about materialistic shit.
Yeah,
The only
for sure.
reason why I say this is because before my mama died,
Yeah, I'm
she
good.
died in my arms.
I can't even think about that.
And
Sorry.
That would probably be my biggest
when
fear.
she told me, hey, I've done everything I can do. You grown. I have nothing else to give you. You can go on now. I just need you to be a better example for them boys, because I'm tired.
All right.
And I was like, man, come on, bro. Like, we're going to take you to the hospital. You're going to be right. You're going to be, she said, you not listening. Baby, I'm tired. I've ran my race. Take care of your sister and your brother. Take care of them boys, but it's time for me to go. And she took her last breath, bro, in my arms. And I still tried to, knowing she was gone. Jason stood right there in the hallway. He said, Daddy, none of us not breathing. He didn't even know what the fuck was going on. And at that moment, I said, you know what? So many people be afraid of losing people around them that they love. But have you ever thought if they lost you and you leave them nothing? I can have all the life insurance policies in the world, all that. But if I don't leave my boys a peace of mind of nothing, bro, that'll scare me more. Because now I can't save you. I got to look from wherever I'm at and hope that you make the right decision, or even follow them or thinking it, or follow a nigga you think is supposed to be a hero and he leading you down the wrong path, manipulating your mind, all type of shit. This is why I start having conversations. Even now, with them being, I start having conversations with them early because I need them to understand, hey, bro, your dad is not perfect, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. I strive every day to be better than I was the day before. But if I know something and I don't learn something, I'm gonna teach you that. I'd rather you have a peace of mind than to think that what you see on the internet or what you see other people do is lit, and it ain't. I need you to understand this. That is my biggest fear, bro. If I die right now,
not leaving them nothing.
Not leaving them nothing. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the joys, none of that. Fuck all that shit. I want them to be able to understand as a kid, like, hey, man, my motherfucking daddy loved me. He gave me a peace of mind to at least do something with my life. Not sitting there and keep pointing the finger about, oh, I couldn't do it because this person, I couldn't do it because that person, I couldn't do it because he left me and da-da-da-da. I don't want them to be one of them kids that's angry because I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like kids, when they lose people, they be like, damn,
that
you know, like it fucked their whole world up. Bro, that's my biggest fear. Because I've seen so many people die and leave their kids behind and they don't have a survival skill, no nothing in the world, bro. No nothing. They just fall into a shell and never come out that shit. And when you see them again years on down the road, you don't even recognize them no more. Because they people just thought showering them with money or taking them here, taking them there, just was going to be that. No. Still some value, still some morals or something into your kids. Show them some shit. Shit that you ain't even get to see or that you learned late. Show them early. Show them. Break that chain. Break that habit.
Yeah.
Break it. Because if you don't, who will? They always say it take a village, but if everybody in that village is broken, bro, and don't nobody in that village try to break that cycle, you still gonna have the same village on and on. That shit gonna get worse and worse as y'all get older, bro.
Facts.
If you don't break that cycle, like right now, you and your sister probably broke the cycle for y'all family. Don't even know it, bro. And right now, y'all probably sitting here saying, oh, nah, grandma did, grandma this and that. No, grandma gave you that platform. But y'all had to manifest that. Because when grandma's time to go, y'all got to manifest that into y'all kids for y'all kids to manifest that into their kids. And so it can keep going. If y'all don't break it now, nobody's never going to break it. What we don't want is the world raising our kids, bro. The shit that technology has corrupted a lot of people to the point they don't even know what's real or what's fake. They just go with what everybody else agree with. And that's bad.
It's corrupting me for sure.
You got to find something to believe in, like he said. But if you don't believe in that, you just going with, man, listen. All right.
So,
You straight, K?
Yeah,
I ain't expect the conversation to go like this.
I'm good, but yeah.
That's the weed,
Shit,
nigga.
like,
Because I know, like I said, one day I know she ain't gonna be here, but that's like to me, that's gonna be like the end to everything. Everybody thinks it is like their grandmother because that's usually the person that holds everything together. But I ain't have.
that was my big
I never
fan.
met my grandparents. I had my grandmother on my dad's
I didn't
side, and
either.
she
They were
died
dead
when I
before I
was
was born.
exactly almost all of them. Maggie, I got to meet her for a little while, and then she died when I was a teenager. I think 14, 15, I think. Can't remember. So I ain't really grow up with grandparents.
My mama was a gangster. She was like, hey, baby, look here.
A lot of
I'm
us needed
gonna
therapy
be
today.
gone. I'm gonna be gone. I ain't gonna always be here. And I used to be like, man, listen, this year you gonna be here. We gonna grow together. She, nah, baby.
Oh,
Then
some
when
shit
God ready
today.
to come get me. He come get me.
I feel like
need
my
you to be ready.
siblings is so spread out that once she's gone, that's gonna be it.
Oh, listen.
That's
if
gonna be it.
If it's like that, if you don't keep that shit together, I'm telling you not.
I hope we
since
try,
May 29th, 2021.
I think we're going to be good because the older we get and the more that we have an understanding of the things that we want to do, I think we're good. There's some of them that need Jesus, all types of gods.
I need some shit.
But they gonna be okay. At the end of the day, they gonna be okay. They just need all of it. All of it.
So, Trub,
What's up, bro?
we gonna talk about this before we get out here.
Yeah.
What's your R&B Mount Rushmore? Your 4 greatest of all time.
What era? Like,
Yeah.
Anytime, any
Okay.
era, any era. I said of all time.
it's got to be people that I like, though. Damn. Okay, so
It's your Mount Rushmore. Great, but matter of fact, we ain't gonna even say that what you like. We just gonna say what you feel legend, like the greatest R&B artist of all time. Top on Mount Rushmore. The greatest.
R&B.
R&B. Got to be R&B.
All right, so I don't give a damn, bro. I definitely got to put R. Kelly up in this jam, bro.
Yeah.
R. Kelly got to go somewhere up in this jam, bro.
Okay.
He was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else? Damn.
That's one.
I got 3 more.
You got 3 more. You got 1 down.
I think and I listen to R&B, bro. Hold on.
We're gonna come back to this
No,
nigga,
wait.
man. We're gonna come back to this nigga,
Yeah,
KG.
come back.
KG, who on your R&B
All
Mount
right.
Rushmore? Your 4.
My 4 R&B. Is Whitney Houston considered R&B?
Yeah, I think so.
Would that be R&B? I can vibe to her all day long.
Yeah, hell yeah, Whitney Houston.
Okay, I'm ready now.
And then maybe what is that name? God damn it. Probably Michael Jackson. Is that pop? He's pop, but
He
would
more
it be
pop.
He was more pop.
He did R&B though when he was growing up though. So I don't know. You can put MJ up there. Fuck that. MJ didn't.
More
MJ
pop.
that nigga, but you can put MJ up there.
Okay. So classics. Well, that could be considered R&B because it would be the Temptations. I love the Temptations.
Yeah. So you got the Temptations up there.
Oh man, they probably number 1.
Okay, you got 1 more.
And then I'm trying to think of people that I know I can listen to. Sade. That would be R&B, right?
It's
Sade?
your R&B.
Sade?
That is my R&B.
Yeah.
For
So this
sure.
men and women?
Yeah, for sure. Probably her, Whitney.
So I got to put Whitney Houston in the mix.
Anybody who did R&B.
All right, so I like R. Kelly.
Uh-huh.
I like Whitney Houston. For sure. I like motherfucking Isley Brothers.
Yes.
Them was some bad motherfuckers. Bro.
Hell yeah.
They
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
For sure.
And I like that nigga Keith Sweat, bro.
Keith Sweat.
Yeah.
Keith Sweat was that nigga. He cannot sing to me though, dog.
Shit.
Keith Sweat do not have a fucking voice where I do not
That
like.
begging ass nigga, man. That
I
nigga
do.
was singing.
I want to hear you. He just
wanna
all the
take it
aunties.
up.
He can. Keith Sweat cannot sing to me, dog. I'm sorry.
That nigga was wrong, bro.
He was wrong as fuck, dog.
You seen him on New Jack City?
That nigga had all the aunties.
Man, cool.
That nigga had everybody, mama and aunties wanted to fuck Keith Sweat. My mama. Bruh.
Who you got, Walt?
Yeah, who you got, Walt?
I'm gonna veto my answer real quick. I'm gonna take MJ out. I'm gonna add Chris Brown.
See, Breezy.
Yeah, I'm gonna add
He
him.
gonna be in
You
a-
going
he
to the
gonna-
concert?
He gonna be in a lot of nigga top 4s.
Oh my god.
You going to the
He
concert?
gonna be in a lot of
this
nigga
this
top 4s.
new Chris? Oh my god.
You going to the concert?
Who you got, Walt?
How close is he coming?
He going a little bit everywhere.
Well, when I saw it, I think the closest one I seen that he was getting to here was Texas.
Nah, you gonna be in Orlando. You gonna be in Orlando
When? This year?
September, I think. Yeah, some
Nobody
shit like
know.
that.
I'll
That shit
go to
sold out,
Orlando.
man. It's
Chris
over
Brown,
with.
comment up under here when you coming. I'm
Please.
trying to order some DoorDash. Hey, what's your top 4?
R. Kelly definitely no.
I heard you say R. Kelly.
Luther Vandross in my shit. I'm
Yes.
sorry, cuz.
I was gonna put him up there.
Damn.
Yeah, Luther's in my
I'ma
shit.
shut up, bro.
Shut your
Listen.
ass up, Trump.
That man can blow.
God
that.
damn.
No pun intended.
That nigga that sing.
Listen,
Start from the
That boy
top.
good.
You said R. Kelly.
R. Kelly, Luther Vandross. Don't laugh. Babyface in my shit.
Okay.
Nigga, who gonna laugh at that, nigga?
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Babyface,
I'm-
man, that nigga raw.
got my last one. Barry White.
Beard
I'm
White.
a big ass Barry White.
Beard White had them hoes. boy.
Can't
get enough of your love, babe.
That nigga get
White
them
was-
hoes.
Nah,
Nah,
if
Beard
we
with
talking
that
about
nigga, though.
groups, my top 4, Isley Brothers.
Nigga created a whole
Practice
nother-
what you preach.
Because y'all put them in just R&B, but if we talking about groups, Isley Brothers, OJ's, KC and the Sunshine Band, and
Oh,
motherfucking
yeah.
Drew Hill.
You better not say they ain't up there. They up there. Goddamn it.
No, I'm just fucking.
Bro, who you got, bro?
I'm more of an
Who you
old
got?
soul. Now, new
that?
school.
Who you got?
know, like
There's so
Boys
many.
To Me and Drew Hill.
Yeah.
And then I can put them in there, but with Casey and
fried
them,
like a
I got-
motherfucker.
Yeah, I got
Who
to
your
keep
Mount
switching all
Rushmore
over.
is?
I'm hungry than a bitch. I'm hungry as fuck, man. That's been another
Who your Mount
episode
Rushmore is, bro?
of any and everything, man.
Ain't even say.
Hey, y'all clap it up one time, man.
Bro, what's your phone? You
Clap
never
that
get
shit up,
past
man.
me, bro.
Clap that.
Bro,
Hey,
who is
clap,
your
nigga.
phone, bro?
Hey man,
Who is
y'all
your
tune
phone?
in next time, bro.
Bro, who is
We gonna
your
be up in
phone,
this
bro?
bitch. You feel me? Any and everything,
You.
bitch.